Hello, so we are live again. Hello, everyone. So I'm gonna wait for a while. I'm gonna wait to see if I get any viewers. Hello. Okay, so if anyone is actually watching it, then please do drop a comment and let me know that you are actually watching it. Hello. Okay, let me just give a brief intro about today's stream. Of course, today Shumit is not present in the stream, so it's okay. Maybe he can join after some time. And of course, I will continue working on my character, which you probably saw in the thumbnail. And if you clicked on the thumbnail and then you are seeing this live, then thank you so much for your click. It helps me to trigger the algorithm. And okay, I'm still waiting for some comment. Let me get some comment before I actually start my work. Okay, so like always, I will invite my friends over. By the way, if you can see, I have actually improved my audio quality and my camera as well. Right now I'm not using my webcam, I'm using an actual camera, and I've connected that through OBS. I hope that will increase the viewing experience. And I'm still waiting for people to join. Okay, I don't have any comment yet. Come on guys, if you're watching, let me know. Okay, I have one of my friend Pagol. Hello, hi. Pagol, if you can confirm audio and video quality ठीक है ना? Yes, all good. Thank you for the update. And Pagol, if you want to join, then I think you can join, but you have to come through Discord, as I'm not really sure if you can join through any other means at this moment. Okay. Okay, and I think Shumit is also not available today, so it's all me. Okay, let me quickly switch to my project here. Okay, so we will continue our work on this character, as you have seen in my last two streams. If you have seen it, share the Discord link here if possible. That is a public chat, Pagol. That Discord is basically, I am asking you to join in a private server, like personally, so you can contribute into the stream. But sharing it publicly, I don't think is okay. So let me continue with this thing. As if you have seen my previous two streams, then you know that I am currently working on the hair area. Like, I'm only focusing on the hairstyle for now. Then I will eventually uh, start working on my on I'll after finishing the hair, I will probably refine my face a little bit more. Then I will start working on the wrinkle for this shirt. Then eventually I will also work on that shoe. As you can see, we don't have much details over there. It is mostly blocking, so that I will continue working. But today's stream is definitely for the hairstyle. And yeah, I'm going to open my reference for now, as you have seen in last videos. So this is the look and feel which I want to achieve, but this is a realistic one. I want to make it stylized. And this is another mood board, and for the back part I want to make it kind of similar to this, which I did last night also, and we have done some progress so far. Then I will definitely continue it today. Hopefully I can actually complete the hairstyle in today's stream. Let's hope for the best. And how many people are watching me right now? Okay, we have 6 viewers at present. Hello guys, thank you. Okay, so Pagol is actually my friend. He's texting me through WhatsApp. Pagol, if you want to uh, chat with me, then if it is like a bit easier for me if you drop that in the comment section of this live chat, then I can see it directly in front of me, or else for WhatsApp I have to open my phone, and that would be a bit of extra hustle to do that while I'm streaming. Okay, so let me put on my artist wala gloves. And Pagol, if you can confirm one thing, uh, are you seeing any buffering in my live stream, or is it going on smoothly? So as you can see, मेरा artist gloves आ चुका है. Let me tuck that in properly and we will continue. I think this is the most comfortable mic placement I can think of at this moment. I hope the audio is clear, and also we are not blocking my view. Yeah, so let's continue. So last night we were doing this portion. I was planning to make few extra strands over here, but then I got tired and I ended the stream. Then we will continue it from there. Okay, buffering at times. Okay, there we have buffering. Okay, but I am already live right now. Pagol, that's the issue. I cannot really change my bitrate at this moment. This happened last time also. Last night also I had to end my stream and started the stream again, and in that process I had lost all the viewing. But today let's see if the buffering is minimal, then I think we can proceed. And Pagol, if you have not done it yet, then can you please like the video once? It helps me to engage with the YouTube's algorithm. So I will take my or brush, the clay tubes to be specific, and let us add few extra strands over here. It's nothing new for me, I do this all the time, but right now I am doing this live. And of course, as I always mention, for us it takes some time to get the momentum. My sculpting process will speed up eventually if you can stick for a while. Buffering it. Okay, so Pagol is confirming. So here we go again. I will refine this part and create a sharp angle over here. As you can notice, I am also smoothing it from time to time. That is of course necessary. Then I can see here this thing is blocking its origin, so probably I will add few extra volume over here, and that will actually cover up that part and will help it blend better with the existing, like this extra strand which is not part of this mesh will blend better with this mesh if I am adding this extra volume over here. I think it is already blending better than how it was previously, so let us keep going. No, then it is there is no much buffering. Okay, Pagol, thank you for confirming. Okay, we have currently 4 viewers and total for 20 views. Great. As you can see here, I will flatten this part. This part is not sharp yet, so I can use my pinch brush. Pinch brush can sharpen this bit. Yeah, I want a feeling that there is a continuous edge happening, which is what we have right now, and I'm quite happy with this. And okay, what we have here, let me focus. So this mesh is okay. From time to time I have to switch back to my mouse, just because when I'm selecting with this stylus, ZBrush sometimes give me some issues. It does not select the subtool which I'm planning to select at that moment, so for that reason I switch to my mouse and the issue gets solved. Okay, I think I have some error with this mesh over here. It has collapsed onto itself, and now I'm facing an issue, that is my brush radius cannot go any more lower as I have this dynamic thing turned on, so I have to turn off that. You can turn that off by double clicking on that, then you can see I can go even lower. So let me check, am I having any double mesh issue over there? I can only find out after smoothing it. Okay, so there was like all those vertices just merged over each other, so that was causing that unwanted artifact. But right now we are good with that portion. Let me also smooth it a bit. And how much polygon do we have? It's like the number of points we have is around 7.5k, and I believe we can go much higher. So right now we are at 123k, and that is acceptable for me. Now I will take my pinch brush again and pinch this portion a little bit more, and also I have to check from time to time how it is looking overall. I cannot solely rely on perfecting this one mesh, then I will realize that uh, in combination with the other mesh it is not actually performing that great. So from time to time we have to keep doing that. Okay, okay, not bad. So let me see it. I think this is going on great. Now I will come here and start adding little bit of this small shapes over here that will give me a good breakdown, like surface imperfection that will create a illusion that the surface is breaking. And of course I have to select this mesh first. As you can see I have done that, and now I am going to add this extra. Okay, we have 4 viewers right now. Not bad. By the one of these 4 viewers actually is my mom. My mom also watches my stream. And Pagol, if you're watching, what do you think about the sculpt? As you already know me personally, so you know I have a tendency to shift to realism. I start out thinking like I will make it a stylized model, then eventually, okay, my hairs are falling on my view. Eventually, I shift to realism. So I'm trying to not to do that right now. So what do you think about this? Am I making it stylized enough? And do you have anything to add to this design? Hmm. Let me continue this thing. We have to fill out this area quite a bit, so it's gonna take a while. And we don't have any new comments at this moment. Okay, so Pagol is liking the design. I can see your comment now. I will keep adding this kind of a extra lines over here. Then I will move my way up. Mm, I'm liking the feel of it. Yeah, great, great, great. Uh, by the Pagol, it's like, do you want to come to Discord? I love your commentary on everything. By the Pagol is a extremely, extremely funny kind of guy. He can crack jokes at any given situation. Not bad, not bad. And just to give a three-dimensional volume, I will continue this shape over here as well. Like it should not feel like the details are ending over here, then we have flat plane. That is not the case for 3D designs. You have to fill in details for all those small areas of the mesh. And I think we're moving in a right direction. Yes. For this portion, I will try to keep my strokes a bit longer, and right now I believe that if I switch my brush to this one, it can produce a bit smoother result. Okay, so Pagul is basically working, though he can't join it right now. We have what we need, but I believe that, yeah, the topology here is not enough. So for that we can activate our Sculptus Pro. Oh, we have multiple subdivisions, I believe. The custom is too much polygon use. Okay, I cannot use that. It's okay. I can continue like this as well. And in this region, I will add. Okay. I have to preview the mesh from a distance from time to time. As you can see, I think I have added few extra details over here. That much is not really required, so let me take out some details from there which is really not necessary for me right now, and I believe we have it. I can use my dam standard to create a little extra separation. Not bad. Not okay. Let me continue in this region. I will take my clay build up again and start my usual building up process. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we have around, as usual, 4 viewers. I would really love to meet all those 4 viewers, as probably they are my friends in disguise. Like the people I actually know, probably they are only watching the stream. Let me keep my reference in some other screen that will help me clear out the view. And I have 5 million poly point count over here. Let me increase this to 20 million. This will definitely make my mesh heavy. That's a drawback, but I can actually add few extra fine details. using those extra polygons. I just turned on my dynamic sub feature in the brush, as right now I don't really need to go that low for the brush size. I'm good with this much radius. And let me continue. Not bad. Hmm. Cool, we have something. Let me switch my material to something like this leather. Yeah. And as I can notice, uh, I think I have to break this chunks into, I think, one two into three equal parts. Then it will probably give me a feeling of having shorter hairs. I again have to bring this one like here. Nice. Not bad. Okay, let me save the file once and hmm, I'm feeling a bit cold. Okay, so how many people are actually watching? And we don't have any new comments. So, uh, do we have any new comment? No, we don't have. So let me just maybe I can turn on some non-copyright music. Hmm. I'm basically turning on some non-copyright music. Okay, here. Let me see non-copyright instrumental music. Yes. I think that audio will not interrupt my voice that much. Hopefully. Yes, all good. Now, if this is looking a bit messy, then it's like not a big issue right now. I have to make this surface uneven and break all those forms. Then after that I will define them even more, and then we can see some more polished or refined version of that. Okay, let me figure this one out. I have an issue with my background music. I'll save it, and here we go again. Now I think I I don't know if those music, like I want to play. Today I'm going to be showing. I'm really sorry, that was my Skillshare account that was already opened. So maybe I can find some copyright free Vegeta motivational video. I love to hear to that voice while working. So let me search it. Let me find something interesting. Is it copyright free? Mm, okay, so I think I
Do it! If it was easy, where would the growth come from? If it was easy, how could you ever rise above mediocrity to become something extraordinary, something unstoppable? Life doesn't doesn't hand out greatness. It doesn't come wrapped in convenience or ease. You have to earn it. You have to fight for it. When the pain hits, when the struggle feels unbearable, that is when you dig deeper. That is when you discover what you're made of. Because the truth is, easy doesn't count. Easy doesn't work. Easy won't build you into the legend you're destined to become. The climb is hard because it's meant to be. It's meant to test you. It's meant to push you. It's meant to forge you into something greater than you ever thought possible. So don't look for shortcuts. Don't try to cheat your way to the top. Push yourself. Push harder than you ever have before. There are no excuses. You've got one shot at this life, and the clock is ticking. So when the days get tougher, you have no choice but to get tougher too. Remember this, your mind controls your body. If your mind is weak, your body will crumble. But if your mind is unshakable, if your spirit is relentless, then nothing can stand in your way. It's not just about physical strength. It's about the bond between your mind and your willpower. It's about pride in who you are and what you stand for. Honor your potential. Respect your grind. Embrace your power. Let the world see the warrior within you. Not through words, but through actions, through sacrifices, through pain. Because the pain you endure now will be the reward you claim later. Suffer now to thrive later. That's the deal. That's the path to greatness. Don't wait for life to hand you a break. It won't. Don't ask for permission to succeed. Take it. Success belongs to those who refuse to settle. If you believe you're capable of more, then prove it to yourself. Make every single day count. Push yourself further than you did yesterday. When your body aches, push harder. When your mind screams for you to quit, fight back. You're not here to coast. You're here to conquer. No one else can do this for you. No one else can walk this path. It's your life, your battle, and your glory to claim. You were born to live with purpose and fight with fire. So today, and every day after, work harder. Go beyond your limits. Break past the barriers that held you back yesterday. The pain, the exhaustion, the doubt. They're all part of the process. Sacrifice sweat. Scream if you have to. Whatever it takes. Keep moving forward. Don't quit on your life. Don't quit on yourself. Weakness doesn't belong here. Fear doesn't stand a chance. When you shout, when you push, when you fight, you're telling the world that nothing can stop you. Not fear, not failure, not even your own doubts. And when they try to hold you back, when they try to define you, prove them wrong. Let your actions silence the noise. Let your progress speak louder than their words. You are not ordinary. You are royalty. Now is your time. This is your moment. Rise up and become the best version of yourself. Become the strongest. Be the fiercest warrior in the room. It doesn't matter where you come from or what's behind you. When the time comes, and it will, you've got to rise. You've got to fight harder, push farther, and refuse to back down. Because everything you need is already inside you. Every ounce of strength, every spark of resilience, it's all there, waiting. So light the fire, fuel the flame, and give it everything you've got. No more excuses, no more waiting. Your time is now. Work harder. Fight strong for your happiness. The question is, how desperate are you to break free? How much are you willing to invest in yourself? Because ultimately, it's all up to you. Time waits for no one. Don't waste it. Don't let it slip through your fingers because you're too tired or too afraid to fight. Be the difference. Be the change. Take that leap of faith. Understand that the journey won't be smooth. Understand that there will be moments when giving up seems like the only option. But you will not give up. While others may wait for a miracle, you create your own path. You are responsible for your own happiness. No one else can walk this path for you. Get to work. Success is waiting for you, but it demands your commitment, your resilience, and your relentless pursuit. Fear is a part of the journey, but turn that fear into fuel. Every great story has moments of doubt, of fear, of hesitation, but they also have moments of triumph, of victory, of overcoming the odds. Trust in yourself, believe in your strength, embrace the struggle, and keep fighting. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to success. Don't let doubt cripple you, don't let shame hold you back. Trust in who you are, work hard, believe in your potential.
Okay guys, I will be back
Never
in
quit on yourself. Show up every single day, ready
2
to face
minutes.
whatever comes your way. Challenges will come, but they will also go. You can't be soft. You can't be weak. Greatness demands strength, courage, and an unyielding spirit. If you give nothing, you get nothing. So get up and do your work. When the noise of doubt and negativity becomes overwhelming, shut it out. Focus on your inner voice, your passion, your truth. Listen to your heart. Sometimes you have to be quiet and just listen. No matter how tough things get, you do not have the right to give up. You do not have the right to give in. Push back against the darkness. When you are pushed, push back even harder. Walk the path that many fear to tread. Pain, passion, focus, faith. Combine these, and you will become an unstoppable force. This battle is yours to win. It's a battle worth fighting. So fight on, warrior. Victory is within your grasp. It's going to be hard. No one said it was supposed to be easy. Sometimes you just gotta do it alone. What do you do? How do you live? How do we get through it? The path that you have chosen was never designed to be easy. Some people want it easy, but I dare you to go the hard way. What do we do with the life that has been given? How do we face the circumstances that have been brought before us? Do we give up? Do we stand up? Do we push through? Those are the questions that we ask each and every day when we are faced with adversity. Hard times create tough masses. Tough masses create tough characters. So when it gets tough, you gotta get tougher. When you're standing on your own 2 feet and the storm is coming in, you still got to stand. And sometimes you just have to stand alone. Greatness requires work, and hard work is how you get it. You don't give up because it's hard. You don't give up because it's challenging. You don't give up on yourself. Let the hard work begin. So when you're standing alone, make sure you stand with a pure heart and a great mindset. Because there's no one like you. There's nothing that can stop you. No one can do the things that you do. No one can stand like you do. You have to keep going. You have to be truthful to who you are inside. It was never designed to be easy. Don't give up. Go for it. The question is, how hungry are you? How much are you willing to give of yourself? Because it's really ultimately up to you. You can't sit around and waste time. You can't sit around and determine that everything is going to go your way, because it will not go your way all the time. But I tell you what, if you keep laying around wasting time, time is going to continue to carry on with or without you, because you have already decided to lay in your bed because you were just too tired to get up. It's up to you to make a difference so that you can be a difference maker. It's up to you to be a solution and not a problem. That means you got to be serious, and you got to be willing, and you got to be dedicated. You got to take that leap of faith. I understand it will never be easy. I understand that I got to work. I understand that sometimes I want to give up, but I will not give up. So while you're sitting around, moping around, blaming everybody for what you're not doing, guess what? Nobody's going to sit around and wait for you to do the right thing for yourself, because it's all up to you. So just get busy. You are on your way. Success doesn't have time for your excuses. Success doesn't have time for your laziness. Success doesn't have time for the person who doesn't truly want to change. See, I know you're scared, but turn that fear into fire. We've all been there. We've all been afraid of something, but don't give up. You keep trusting. You keep believing. You keep going. Embrace the suck and keep on fighting. It's okay to fail. But don't think you don't have what it takes. Don't doubt. Don't be ashamed. Trust in who you are. I must work. I must believe. I will fight. I will push. And I will never quit on me. I know that I have to work. I know that I have to believe. I know I have to trust in myself. You got to show up. Sometimes we are going to have to just deal with the circumstances and the challenges that we face. You can't be soft. You can't be weak and expect greatness to come out of you. You can't expect anything good to come out of nothing. If you're not giving anything, you get nothing. Now get up and do your work. When it comes to the work ethic, that's when you have to dig deeper. That's when you have to work harder. That's when you have to shut out all the noise and all the naysayers. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you just have to be quiet and listen to your passion. Listen to your heart. Listen to your truth. It's okay sometimes, because these things are going to happen no matter how hard you work. But you don't have the right to give up. When you have been pushed back even harder. I dare you to go down that path that many refuse to go. Pain, passion, focus, faith. You put it together, you will be an unstoppable force. Listen closely. One day, you're going to lose everyone you care about. That's a fact. Your parents, your siblings, your closest friends. Sooner or later, they won't be here anymore. If they don't leave this world before you, then you'll leave before them. It's not about if, it's about when. That's the brutal truth of life. There's no way around it. So what do you do with that truth? You live like every moment with them matters, because it does. You treat them right, not because you have to, but because you want to. Because when the time comes, when they're gone, the only thing you'll have left are the memories. And the question you'll be asking yourself is, did I do enough? Did I show them how much they meant to me? Did I make them proud? If the answer is yes, you'll have peace. But even then, the pain will hit hard. Losing someone you love is like being knocked flat on your back. It crushes you, and that's okay. You're supposed to feel the pain. It means you cared deeply. It means they mattered. But you can't stay down, not for long. Because here's the thing, they wouldn't want you to. That person believed in you. They saw greatness in you. And if you give up now, if you waste your days in grief, they'd be heartbroken. Think about it. They gave you their love, their time, their care, and now it's your turn to repay that by becoming someone they'd be proud of. Success isn't just for you, it's for them too. Every win, every milestone, those are victories you carry in their honor. And if they're watching from wherever they are, imagine how proud they'd be, knowing their influence lives on through your strength. The best way to honor them, rise above the pain and push forward. Grief is heavy. It will try to break you. But you're stronger than that. You carry their memory, not as a burden, but as fuel. Every time you feel like giving up, remind yourself, this is for them. This is for the ones who believed in me. You have a choice. Let the pain consume you, or turn it into power. And let me tell you, there is no greater tribute to someone you loved than showing the world what they helped you become. You can sit there and cry forever if you want. But what would that achieve? Would it bring them back? No. All it does is waste the time you've got left. Time they want you to use. Becoming the person they always saw in you. They gave you love when they were alive. Don't let their memory become the reason you stop living. So what's it going to be? Are you going to stay down? Or are you going to rise up and make them proud? Because that's what they would want. That's what you owe them. Stand up. Keep going. Show the world that their belief in you wasn't misplaced. Make them proud. And make yourself proud too. That's how you honor someone you've lost. Not with tears, but with triumph. You get back up after every single setback. That is how you start to callous your mind. Do something that needs effort every single day of your life. That is how you grow. This is who you are now, your new norm. If you change your mentality, nothing will be hard anymore. So you must train your mind to think differently. The next time you encounter a new obstacle, tell yourself that overcoming this obstacle will make you stronger. That's when your mind changes. That's when your focus changes. So breathe. Use your mentality to gain strength, gain focus, become a warrior. Greatness is not something that you meet once. It's something that you meet thousands of times in your life. This is your time to work. You better take the short time you have and be the best that you can be. When nobody is watching in those early mornings, when it is dark, it is wet, it is cold, you feel tired, you feel sore, it is warm on the couch. What do you do then? I know nobody is going to do what I'm going to do because I will get up and chase my goals. I know there are so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours. Refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. No one goes the extra mile and keeps going. It's so easy to be great nowadays because most people are weak. Becoming great is miserable. It is a lonely road. But we can thrive in this. It is the only place to be. There will never be more opportunity than there are right now. If you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over. You don't just aim to keep up, you aim to leave them all in your dust. From now on, you will dominate. Stop! Don't even think about it. I know exactly what you're about to do. You want to beat one out right now, but not this time. You will not give in today. That urge crawling through your mind, it's lying to you. It wants you to throw away your energy, your focus, your future. For what? A few worthless seconds? That's not who you are, not anymore. I, Prince Vegeta, am here to remind you of the truth. You were born to dominate, not be dominated. This is your fight. And the moment you conquer your urges, you unlock a power most men never tap into. You think this is just about surviving No Nut November? Wrong! This is about owning yourself, not for 1 month, but for the rest of your life. From this day
Hello,
forward,
thank
whenever
you.
feel the urge to beat your meat, just watch this video.
React 69.
It's time to conquer, not survive. Every time you give in to those urges, you're trading your future for...
Hi, bro. So, what do you do? Like, do you enjoy Dragon Ball Z prep talk? Okay, one more thing. Guys, like I'm saying this for those people who know me personally and they are also watching this stream, please stop texting me at this moment. I am really focused on my screen right now, so it's hard for me to reply to all those texts. I think we have done a lot. Like, now it is actually giving a kind of textured vibe, hopefully, but I will continue doing this. And hi bro, React 69. So I'm going to play my music and keep working on this. If you have to say anything, just drop in the comment. I'll get back to you soon.
Nothing. You drain your energy, you scatter your focus, and afterward, regret. That shame you feel, that's not just disappointment. That's the warrior inside you, screaming because you know you could have been stronger. But not this time. Today, you win. This is the moment you stop being a slave to your own mind. This is the moment you become a warrior. No more running from yourself. No more excuses. Today, you fight and you win. This energy is your weapon. Don't waste it. That energy inside you, it's not some disposable resource. It's your power. It's the fuel for your workouts, your ambition, your success. When you throw it away, you sabotage yourself. But when you hold on to it, when you harness it, you become unstoppable. Every urge is an opportunity, a chance to grow stronger, a chance to build momentum. When you say no, you win a victory, and every victory adds up. Every time you resist, you store energy, sharpen focus, and prepare to dominate. You want to crush your goals? It starts here. You want to build the future you dream of? This is where it begins. One choice: control the urge and build something that lasts. Give in and stay weak. This isn't just a month, it's your life. No Nut November isn't the finish line, it's just the start. You don't become a beast in 30 days. Warriors aren't made through seasonal discipline. They're built by consistent action day after day, year after year. Come December 1st, the weak will go back to their old habits. But not you. You're going to keep going. You're going to build on what you start this month and make it your new normal. This isn't about quitting a habit. It's about building a lifestyle of self-control. And once you build that, you're untouchable. When urges hit, here's your game plan. The enemy will strike again, and you need a plan to crush it. When the urge hits, here's exactly what you do. Get up immediately. Don't sit there and let the thought grow. Stand up, move, hit push-ups, sprint outside, punch the air if you have to. Redirect that energy. Take the energy from that urge and pour it into something productive. Lift, study, work. Every time you do this, you're not just resisting, you're building power. Command yourself. Stand tall, look yourself in the mirror, and say this out loud. I am stronger than this urge. I control my mind. Nothing breaks me. Say it until you feel it. Make it your truth. This is who you are now. And if you slip, get back up immediately. Warriors fall, but they never stay down. Every time you stand back up, you prove that nothing, not even your darkest urges, can defeat you. You're not just here to survive November. You're here to win every single day. This fight, it never ends. But that's what makes it worth it. Every day is a battle. Every victory makes you stronger. The more you resist, the more powerful you become. And when you build this discipline, it spills into every part of your life. Your workouts get better. Your mind becomes sharper. Your confidence skyrockets. You stop chasing comfort, and you start building a life worth living. This is the new you, not just for a month, but for life. When December comes, you won't stop. This is your new path. One of power, control, and purpose. A life where you control your mind and body every single day. No more giving in. No more excuses. No more weakness. The only thing left is the warrior standing in front of that mirror. The man who says, I control my destiny. Save this video. Watch it every time you feel weak. Every time temptation creeps in, come back here and remind yourself of the warrior you're becoming. I'll be right here, making sure you stay on track. This isn't just No Nut November. This is your way of life. Become legendary. You will not waste your energy. You will not throw away your power. This is your time to rise, to take everything you've ever wanted and make it yours. You don't need fleeting pleasure to feel alive. You have a mission, you have a purpose, and you have the power to achieve it. Say it one last time. I'm the master of my mind. I am unbreakable. Nothing controls me. Now go, face the day, face the urge, face your future, and dominate it. Every time you feel weak, watch this video. Every time the urge returns, I'll be here, reminding you who the hell you are. No breaks, no excuses, no limits. This is your life now. 365 days of self-mastery. Let's go, warriors. You see, answers don't live in the light. No, not there. The light is too warm, too comforting. And comfort teaches us nothing. It's in the shadows, the darkest moments of your life, where true strength is born. That's where the real battle begins. You think strength comes when things are easy? No. Strength is forged in adversity, in isolation, and in pain. Life will drag you into the darkness, whether you're ready or not. And when it does, you have a choice. Rise or fall. But here's the truth. Falling isn't what defines you. It's whether you get back up that determines what kind of warrior you truly are. When I look back, there were times when my pride was shattered, defeated, humiliated. Moments when I wasn't strong enough, when I was forced to kneel. But even on my knees, in the depths of that humiliation, I made a vow. I would rise, not just rise. I would ascend. I would surpass every expectation, every limitation. And that's exactly what I did. I took every failure, every scar, every defeat, and forged them into my armor. People talk about discipline, about waking up early and taking cold showers. They think that's what builds strength. But strength doesn't come from routines. It comes from the battle you fight inside your mind. Discipline means nothing if your mind is already filled with fear, doubt, and weakness. It's like a cluttered battlefield. You can't fight effectively when your mind is scattered. You can't move forward with a mind weighed down by regret, guilt, and hesitation. Before you can build discipline, you must first conquer the chaos within yourself. You need to clear that mental battlefield, piece by piece, removing everything that no longer serves you. Old fears, failures, anger, all of it. Because if you don't, that clutter will overwhelm you, and in the heat of battle, it will betray you. A warrior with a chaotic mind is already defeated. The truth is, greatness demands sacrifice. Pain will always be a part of the journey, but you get to decide. Will it be the pain of relentless effort or the pain of regret? Will you rise through struggle or drown in it? Because the world doesn't care how you feel. No one will hand you greatness. You must seize it. You must fight for it every single day. Only those who risk going too far will know how far they can go. If you don't push yourself beyond your limits, how will you ever know what you're capable of? Whether it's breaking free from your past, surpassing your rivals, or becoming something more than you ever imagined, you must take that risk. You must face the unknown head on. Life will test you again and again. It will throw challenges your way, betrayals, defeats, failures. But those moments, they aren't curses, they're opportunities. Opportunities to become stronger than you were yesterday. Opportunities to show the world and yourself exactly what you're made of. When adversity strikes, don't ask, why me? Instead say, finally, a challenge worthy of my strength. Warriors aren't born without scars. Steel isn't forged without fire, and greatness isn't achieved by avoiding the fight. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel good. A warrior fights whether he's happy, angry, or exhausted. You must become a monster, an absolute force of nature, and then learn to control it. That's the essence of true power, because it is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Every morning, life stands ready to challenge you. Every day, it will test your will to fight, your desire to succeed. And the only way to meet it is head on, with discipline, focus, and an unrelenting spirit. You will fall. Everyone does. But what matters is not how many times you fall, it's how many times you rise. You will walk this path alone. The hardest battles, they are fought in silence, with no one to cheer you on. But those moments, they will define you. They will mold you into someone unbreakable. And when others doubt you, when they forget your victories and only remember your mistakes, you must keep moving. Do not stop. Do not falter. Learn to say no. Do not waste your energy on people who drain you. Accept criticism, but never accept disrespect. Discipline is not just a routine, it's a lifestyle. It's walking away from what doesn't serve you. It's choosing growth over comfort every single time. Remember this, the world is not safe. There is no security, not in a job, not in a title. The only security is found within yourself. Your skills, your mindset, your ability to adapt and thrive. Those are your weapons. Those are what will carry you through any battle life throws at you. I would rather fail while giving everything I've got than play it safe and live with regret. In the end, we all leave this world with nothing. So stop taking life so seriously, as if you could carry it all with you. The only thing that matters is what you do with the time you have. Face your demons. Burn away the weaknesses that no longer serve you. And when life knocks you down, rise with even greater strength. Because the real glory lies not in never falling, but in rising every time you do. So tell me, who will you become? What will you do with the time you have left? Will you conquer the darkness or let it consume you? The choice is yours, but time waits for no one. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you life is gonna be easy. It's not gonna be that way. Matter of fact, it's probably gonna be the opposite. Find everybody just who you are, and you don't do this by telling them with your mouth. You tell them with your actions. You make your actions speak loud and proud. Don't let the world convince you that you are a nobody. You are somebody who just don't know it yet. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm speaking to the warrior inside of you. Many before you gave up and quit, but not you. You are a different breed. You are here to stay, and you are here to do whatever is necessary. Warriors like you were designed for the struggle. No matter what they tell you, you will rise. You will get back up and conquer your goals. You will achieve the impossible. Whatever it takes, rise to be the best of the best. You were made for war. Become unstoppable, an immortal legend. You are a warrior, and you will not be defeated ever again. It's time to unleash your potential. Handle disrespect like a true warrior. In this world, filled with chaos and conflict, insults and disrespect are inevitable. Wherever you go, someone will try to challenge your strength, question your worth, and provoke your pride. But true power, real mastery, lies not in how you strike back, but in how you stand unshakable. The greatest warriors of history knew that it's not what people throw at you, it's how you catch it and decide what to do next. When you're disrespected, you have two choices. Lose your control and hand them your power, or stand your ground and show them that their words are nothing more than whispers in the wind. For centuries, the Stoics understood this truth. They knew that you can't control what others say or do, but you can master your response. They taught that an insult only has power if you grant it. But too many warriors fall into the same trap, letting anger consume them, letting their pride be wounded. Don't let that be you, warrior, because in every insult is a hidden test, a test of your willpower, your self-control, and your inner strength. 1. Stay unshakable. Let nothing break your calm. The first and most critical step is this. When someone throws disrespect your way, your job is to stay calm. Yes, it's tempting to fight back, to put them in their place, to roar and rage like the mighty Saiyan warrior you are. But listen carefully. It's your perception of the insult that harms you, not the insult itself. Remember that. Take a deep breath. Detach yourself from your emotions and zoom out. Picture the situation from above, as if you're a spectator watching a battle unfold. Ask yourself, is this really worth my energy? Anger is the false fire, burning you from within. The blaze of fury will consume only the one who holds it. When you maintain your composure in the face of disrespect, you demonstrate a strength far greater than rage. You show the world that their words are powerless against you, that you alone decide your own worth. Calm is your shield. Patience is your sword. 2. Set boundaries, not rage. Command respect. Don't demand it. Now, don't mistake calmness for weakness. Remaining calm doesn't mean letting people walk all over you. Never let your silence be misinterpreted as submission. Establish your boundaries. Make it clear where the line is drawn and stand firm. If someone crosses that line, let them know. But do it with conviction, not with uncontrolled anger.
Okay, so maybe I got carried away with this. I think now that I'm seeing this thing and this area, I am getting a feeling that I have added a bit extra details. I don't need that much. Like, I'm happy with how this portion turned out. Not that much details. I'm also happy with this portion as well, but for this part I think I have, for the middle portion especially, I think I have added a little bit extra, but I'm not yet sure if I want to reduce any of those extra details from there. So what I will do is, if I show you my reference, my inspiration board, here you can see those hairs are coming down till here, like it is almost matching the, from where the ear is ending, it is almost matching that length. But for me it is coming up to here, so I have the room to grow it little bit more up till here, and I can also add few extra strands over here. So if I do that, maybe it will cover up some parts, and I can achieve a bit cleaner look or a different version of it, though I will always have the option to hide those extra mesh, and then I will be left with this, what we have over here, what we have actually built over here. So let me now do that. I will take my IMM brush and try to do those things, and yes, I'll again play the music, as I have nothing to say at this moment. I'm only working, so I will keep playing the music and keep working, and when I feel like I need to share something, I will definitely switch off the music and inform everyone about that.
When you respond with composure and authority, you're showing that disrespect won't be tolerated. Respect is not given, it is earned through your actions and your willpower. Stand tall, look them in the eye with the gaze of a lion, and speak your mind without raising your voice. Show them that you're not to be trifled with. Remember this: a true warrior doesn't demand respect, he commands it through his unshakable presence. 3. Reflect and adapt. Turn every insult into a lesson. Many people fall into the trap of pointing fingers and casting blame. They cry out, "It's their fault. They disrespected me." But a true warrior always reflects inward. When you're disrespected, ask yourself, is there truth in what they said? Did I contribute to this in any way? This brutal self-honesty is not easy. It's painful. But pain is a teacher, not an
Okay,
enemy.
where
If
is
there's
my
a truth hidden in
stylus?
the poison of their words, extract
Got it.
If not, let it flow past you like a river without a trace. By taking every insult as an opportunity to grow, you will transform every attack into fuel for your strength. Adapt and learn from every experience. When you master this art, you'll no longer fear insults, because you'll know that every challenge is just another opportunity to become stronger. 4. Evaluate the source. Not every battle is worth fighting. Not all insults are worthy of your time. The first question you must ask is, who am I dealing with? Sometimes the person throwing insults your way is merely a fool, a weakling projecting his own pain, a miserable soul trapped in bitterness. Should you waste your energy responding to such a person? Never. You are a warrior, not a mindless brawler. Remember, when you wrestle with pigs, you only get muddy. 5th acceptance, embrace the storm and stay unbroken.
Hi, Pagol. Pagol, like, not only Pagol, everyone who is watching, can you just comment something? Like, I have this hair mesh over here, so I'm kind of liking how it is how it is feeling to me, like the overall shape which I'm getting without those extra meshes that I have created. But so I can also continue this and add few extra strands which I have done over here with the help of my clay brush. But then this is another version where basically I am eliminating those extra meshes that I have added. So this is also looking a bit different, but like, I don't know, it is a bit different, but I'm kind of liking this version. So if anyone can give their opinion in the chat to what path should I take, should I add few extra meshes over here and go in this direction, or should I just eliminate them and keep it like this? Okay, I think there is a delay in the stream, so let me also open the stream for my phone, then I can monitor it. I am not sure about it right now. Let me switch this. How do I switch it? Okay, yeah, I can switch my account from here, and I'm switching it. Okay, I have to enter this. Not this one. Okay, there's a lot of delay. Okay, I don't have any comment regarding my question, so I will continue doing this, as I felt like this kind of clay build-up look is more suiting. Okay, it would be nice if there was a little more detail on the top side of the hair. Okay, great. So you mean this part, right? Okay, so regarding this, actually, I mentioned about this portion in the last stream last night. I can add a lot of details in this portion, but I feel like there are way too many details here and here also. So I want to keep a balance, like I want to keep a contrast between both of this, like here and here there should be a contrast. So when I will actually finally texture this thing, then maybe the reflections will break for this kind of details in this portion, but here I will get a lot of smooth and uniform reflection, and that will create a better contrast for me. Like the design will be contrasty. Here there are a lot of breaking parts in reflection, and here the reflection is smooth and shiny and going for, it's not breaking and continuing its path for a long mesh. So I don't know if that makes sense. I am hoping to do that, but yes, I can always add details over here, but for this mesh I would love to avoid this. And if after doing all the texturing and everything I feel like I should have gone in this path and added some details over here, I will rework on the mesh and make a second version of this character which will actually have all those extra details. I hope I made any sense. Okay, I'm glad you got it. Now I am using the crack brush to defining these shapes a little bit more. Okay guys, I am getting a warning that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So can you confirm from your end if there is any issue with the stream? And I am seeing dropped frame rates, like it is in my OBS. I am seeing a red sign. I am not sure how to fix that. Okay. Hmm. I'm not sure exactly what is happening, if my internet speed is not proper or there's some issue. Like I need to tune in the perfect bitrate for my stream. I am not yet sure about that. What should be my perfect bitrate? So just confirm if there is if you are facing any buffering issue or not. Then probably I will fix that in the next stream. I cannot really do anything at this moment for this stream itself, but there is always a better tomorrow. And let me see, do I have any likes on this video? Okay, I have to check from here. Okay, I only have 4 likes. Guys, if you are actually watching it, can you just hit that like button, please? Or if you know someone who is interested in art, sculpting, or Zbrush, can you share this video to them? As I have 34 views all total, but my number of likes is only 4. Okay, now it is 5. Thank you, whoever just gave one extra like to me. Like is basically like a fuel to us. If we get like, we can continue live streaming for hours. Okay, so I will again continue my work, and maybe I will start playing the music once again.
Disrespect is part of life. It's unavoidable. From childhood to old age, you will face those who challenge you. But warrior, remember this. The warrior does not seek a world without storms. He seeks to stand firm in the midst of them. No matter how strong or kind you are, there will always be people who try to tear you down. Accept it, embrace it, and understand that your response is what truly matters. Sixth, humor. Deflect disrespect with wit and grace. Sometimes the best response is a well-placed joke. Imagine this. Someone tries to provoke you, expecting rage and fury, and instead you respond with a lighthearted, clever comment. Suddenly the dynamic shifts. Your humor disarms them, catches them off guard, and shows everyone around that you are completely unfazed. Laughter is the weapon of the unbreakable. 7. Practice active listening. Seek to understand before you strike back. Listening is often seen as a passive act, but in truth, it's one of the greatest weapons a warrior can wield. 8. Choose forgiveness. Release the chains of anger. Forgiveness is the ultimate sign of strength. It's not about being weak or forgetting what happened. No. It's about choosing to release the chains of anger that bind you. So the next time someone throws disrespect your way, smile. You now have the tools to rise above it. Disrespect is like wind. It only pushes you if you let it. But a warrior stands firm and turns even the harshest ones into power. Disrespect isn't a sign of weakness on your part. It's a test. A test of your willpower, your self-control, and your inner strength. The choice is yours. Stand firm and show them your true power. Until next time. Peace out, warrior. Write it down. Don't just think about your goals, put them on paper. Life's gonna hit you hard, and when it does, you need a why that's stronger than the blow. Are you ready to take a beating for your dream? That's why many are called, but few are chosen. Not everyone is willing to take the pain. Not everyone will face rejection, endure controversy, or take the heat. As soon as you commit to your dream, someone's ready to knock you down. Whatever you set out to achieve, they're coming for you. Your why is more powerful than the what. Because when life gets tough, and it will, only a strong why will keep you going. Life will try to break you. When life hits you with a sucker punch, are you ready to quit? Phenomenal skill is nice, but a phenomenal will says, every time I get knocked down, I will rise again and succeed. I will not surrender. I'm not here because I'm the best. I'm here because they tried to break me and they failed. Think about your community. Think about your children. Think about the struggles, the so-called problems in your community. In life, you will always be faced with a series of God-ordained opportunities, brilliantly disguised as problems and challenges. We must look at the poverty, the pain, the stress, and see prosperity, see health, see possibility. Dream your dream, because I want you to feel it. I want you to taste it. If you're still breathing, there's still room for growth. There's still room for improvement. You can still get bigger. You can still get better. Get out of your head and into your greatness. You can't stroll to your goals. If you stay casual, you'll become a casualty. Death isn't the greatest tragedy of our time. The greatest tragedy is what dies inside of us while we're still alive. Not trusting your gift is a sin because God put it in you for a reason. Trust your heart. It will protect you. Look in the mirror and remind yourself, I'm still gifted. Despite the circumstances, you can win. Despite the adversity, you can win. No matter how much or how little you have in the bank, you can win. Why do you do what you do? Because when the storms of life hit, and they will, when life catches you off guard, when it drops you to your knees, your reasons will be your bridge over troubled waters. You've got to know why you're out here, because life will knock you down. Write down 5 powerful reasons why you're going to stick to your commitment, to change your life, to never return to the life you once lived, to building wealth for yourself, to taking care of your children, to being more responsible. Keep your commitment to living a life of contribution, to being a conqueror, to acting like it. You have authority and dominion over everything in your life. If life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Your reasons will help you rise again. What's going to fuel you and push you over that mountain? What's going to lift you and get you past that low credit score? What's going to motivate you and get you to the other side? I'm talking about hope. You've got to see it even when it's invisible. You have to see it happening. See yourself writing the book before it's even written. See yourself graduating even when you get the letter saying you're kicked out of school. You have to believe in the unseen, because if you can't believe in it, you'll never make it real. But when you believe in it, you command the universe to support you. And if you can see it before anyone else can, it will eventually come to you. flow state. This isn't just about productivity or performance, it's about transformation. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how it feels to enter flow, so you can experience it yourself. I'll share real, raw moments that pushed me to my limits, not just in content creation, but in real life too. After that, we'll dive into the science of flow, breaking down the 4 stages and revealing the key to unlocking it whenever you need it. I'll also show you when recovery matters and when it doesn't. Finally, I'll leave you with practical advice on how to master this process so you can tap into it on demand. I'll walk you through these moments step by step so you see what I see, feel what I feel, and know exactly how to unleash this power within yourself. Stay with me, warriors, because once you master this state, there's no going back. Flow isn't just a method for me, it's a transformation. Every time I step into it, it's as real as breathing. Let me walk you through some of these moments so you can feel them with me. There was a night when everything felt like it was falling apart. The deadline was breathing down my neck, and I had nothing. No script, no edits, just chaos. It felt like a mountain pressing down, and failure wasn't just possible, it felt inevitable. But instead of letting the pressure crush me, I leaned into something deeper. I sat back, closed my eyes, and saw it. This deep purple aura surrounding me, filling the entire room. This wasn't just imagination, it was real. I could feel heat surging through every inch of me. And my eyes, I swear, they were glowing. I laughed because I knew exactly what was coming. I locked in. Every cut, every frame, every transition happened effortlessly. My hands moved as if they were guided by something unstoppable. Time, it stopped existing. There was no frustration, no fatigue, just pure focus. And when I finally looked up, hours had passed, and the video was complete. Not just done, perfect. That's the power of flow, turning what feels impossible into something inevitable. Flow isn't just for creative work. It's how I get through life's toughest challenges. There was a time when everything around me fell apart. Personal problems hit me from every angle, as if the universe was trying to break me. I had 2 choices: give in to the weight or fight back with everything I had. And so, I entered the state. I closed my eyes and let the aura rise. It surrounded me like armor, filling the room with pulsing waves of purple light. My body felt weightless, and my mind went dead silent. No doubts, no fear, just heat radiating from my skin, and my eyes glowing brighter with every second. In that moment, I became unstoppable. I handled every challenge, one by one, with absolute clarity. Conversations that needed to happen, done. Tough decisions, made, no hesitation. I wasn't overthinking, I was acting. And when it was all over, I looked back and realized I had solved everything, not by thinking, but by flowing. That's the magic of the flow state. It takes chaos and brings clarity. There was a time when I had to push my body to its absolute limit, a challenge I wasn't sure I could finish. My body screamed to quit, and my mind was filled with doubt. But right before I gave in, I said, no, not today. I let go of everything, closed my eyes, took a breath. And that's when it hit, the transformation. The purple aura surged around me, igniting every cell like a flame. My skin burned hot, and my eyes, they glowed, brighter than ever before. The fatigue, gone. I wasn't tired. I was alive. Every movement was deliberate. Every muscle worked in perfect sync. My mind was clear. I didn't think about how much more there was to do. I just kept going, locked into the rhythm. And before I knew it, the challenge was over. My body should have been exhausted, but instead, I felt invincible. I knew then that I had conquered the impossible with sheer will and flow. The flow state isn't just focus. It's an altered state of consciousness where effort disappears and time warps. Athletes call it being in the zone, and creatives describe it as pure inspiration. What makes flow so powerful is that it lets you perform at your peak without hesitation or doubt. Your brain shifts. The prefrontal cortex, which usually handles doubt and overthinking, quiets down. This state, called transient hypofrontality, allows creativity and instinct to take over. Flow also triggers the release of neurochemicals: dopamine for focus, serotonin for mood regulation, anandamide for creativity, and endorphins for endurance. Together, they create a state where limits no longer exist. Flow isn't random. It follows a 4-stage cycle: struggle, release, flow, and recovery. Let's break it down. Struggle. This is the grind. The part where nothing seems to work and frustration hits hard. Stress chemicals like cortisol flood your system, tempting you to quit. But this phase is essential. It's the price you pay to access flow. Release. This is where you take a step back. It could be as simple as taking a deep breath, sipping some water, or staring at the wall. Your brain shifts from beta waves, active thinking, to alpha waves, relaxation. This is where self-delusion kicks in, convincing yourself you're powering up, like I do with my aura. Flow. This is the magic, the state where everything aligns and effort disappears. Your brain moves into theta waves, unlocking deep creativity and problem solving. You become fully absorbed, riding the wave with precision and ease. Recovery. Recovery isn't always necessary to re-enter flow, but it's crucial when the task drains you. It replenishes your neurochemicals and clears accumulated stress. Recovery can be sleep, an ice bath, or mindfulness. But when the task itself gives you energy, ride the momentum straight into the next challenge. For me, the key to flow lies in self-delusion, convincing myself that I'm not just ready, but unstoppable. When the pressure is on and the task feels overwhelming, I visualize my aura rising, my eyes glowing, and every doubt burning away. I laugh because I know what's coming. That's the moment when everything shifts, thoughts disappear, hesitation melts, and I lock in. Hours pass without me noticing. And by the end, the job is done. Every day I rely on this process, whether I'm creating content, facing personal battles, or pushing my body to its limits. The moment I embrace the delusion, silence my thoughts, and focus fully, flow takes over. And once it does, there's no stopping. Warriors, the flow state isn't just for athletes or artists. It's for anyone willing to embrace the struggle and ride the wave. The hardest part is starting, but once you're in, everything aligns. So the next time resistance builds, don't back down. Visualize your aura, lock in, and let the flow take over. The state is waiting. All you need to do is step into it. Until next time, peace out, warriors. Confidence will skyrocket. Focus and clarity. Reduced erectile dysfunction. Discipline.
Okay, what is this?
By the end of this video,
I never knew Vegeta speak like this. Okay.
Initiate gravity simulation. 300 times planet's normal gravity.
strength is the only thing that matters in this world. Everything else is just a delusion for the weak.
Okay, now basically I am polishing everything. Now I'm slowly gradually moving towards the finished look. So here and there I'm polishing, though I have to work on this part, but whenever I'm seeing something that I will not change anything, I'll not do any major change in that part, then I'm polishing that part at this moment.
Modo divino, sem limite, energia só minimite. Fúria no som, poder no grito, virei lenta, sigo no infinito. Modo divino, sem limite, energia só minimite. Fúria no som, poder no grito, virei lenta, sigo no infinito. Chama no beat, fogo no ar, pesado, sai maluca, tudo maximum. Julius, I must say it. I'm the most powerful warrior in the universe. Virei poder, o mundo tem. Deixa crescer, modo divino, pra nascer. Greve pesado, vai levantar, lutou, anda pra lutar, eu sou da guerra, eu sou exposto, vem de bem, de vida, pura chama, o ritmo mortal e plano, vai eu vivo, pura fama, vejo o que liga, terra, tremula, explosão, olha a concentração, Deus do sol, minha aceitação.
Simulation. 4,
Modo de energia sobe, ninguém me limite. Fúria no som, poder no grito. Tirei lenda, segura e filho. Modo de vai nascer. You're the one who started this thing, and now that you're leaving, it's no fun anymore. You're just a big baby. Stop pestering me, woman. Leave me alone. Where is your father?
Nothing to say. Well, that's good. Now go back to bed. Get some rest.
Not yet. I do have something to say.
What? Is something wrong? Or maybe you're finally going to apologize to me. If that's the case, then let's hear it.
Leave me alone! I do not fear this new challenge. Rather, like a true warrior, I will rise to meet it.
Okay, so I feel like I'm getting carried away with the amount of details I'm putting in such a small place. I think I'm overdoing some bits over here, so I will now further add only few details in this place, like few extra strands and maybe some extra small strands like this in front portions for this side part and for this side part. Then maybe I will call this here done, as it's very easy to get carried away. and I believe now I should start polishing it. After I'm done with those extra strands, then I'll probably start polishing the mesh. And I don't know, I am a little bit bored as of now. Like, not bored basically, like I usually live stream with Shumit, but I don't know, today he is not available till yet. Maybe I should text him if he comes up. Really sorry for that noise. Let me check it real time. Okay, do I have any viewer at this moment? No, I don't. Okay, I think I had to literally call people as I was seeing no one here. So I think people have joined. So thank you if you joined. I'm basically doing some character sculpting, and I got bored of working for a long time without speaking to anyone. And even let me check if Shumit is back already. No, he is not back. Okay, so I guess it's only me today. So let me take my another brush, and I think, okay, did I do anything wrong? I think I was going with this brush, and let me check if I do have my brush settings enabled, as I had those things enabled last night. Curve, no, I have to do all those things from scratch. Again, not a big issue, I can always do that. So in modifiers I have to adjust few settings like this and this. Done. So I think I'm ready. Okay, I added subdivision. Okay, that's a bad thing too. I need those subdivisions or else I lose details, but okay, I can do one thing. I can actually this will be my original mesh, and I can duplicate it, and I will call this here placeholder. So this is my hair placeholder. Here I will decrease the subdivision and delete the higher. So this is the placeholder mesh and not my original mesh, which has got multiple subdivisions, which is this one. So here I can even lower it even further, but I don't think I need to. Hi Devasrina. Chat, I guess it is a bit delayed, so मुझे अभी दिखा text. Hello. Thanks for coming by, and hopefully will like the sculpture which I am doing presently. Let me check. It is you, right? Okay. So I have placeholders here. I can even reduce its poly count, but not necessary. So I can easily draw on this. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, so initially I will hide my original hair, and now I can continue working on this. And as according to my inspiration or reference, whatever you call it, I'm gonna add few extra strands over here, which I can always remove if I don't like them, but for now I would love to keep them. And I think I need to increase the radius a bit, and I think it's too much now. Let me reduce it a bit now. Yeah, a little bit more. Is it okay? Yeah, I think this is perfect. Now I'm confused about the flow. uh Maybe it should be a bit flowy. Okay, and I can always hide this starting part underneath this mesh. That is always an option. So let me check. And let me just keep it inside. And not bad. Then I can always split. Okay, I'll split it. Then I have a separate mesh now. That is this one. Great. Now let me dynamesh it. I'll keep my reference in a different screen. I don't want that to block my working viewing area. So I think I have dynamished this mesh, and I can now smooth it. But instead of smoothing, I will use my move brush to change the starting position a little. So this is it. It is still visible, but of course not that big of a deal. No one is gonna see underneath this hair strand. So yeah, we have that in place. Now I think I can even add one extra bit. Do I need to add that? That's the question. Okay, I think I should. Okay. One more thing I would love to do. I want to decrease the depth of the brush like this. Then this will stick more into the surface. Maybe it was a bit too much. I will increase the depth a little bit. Then I think, yeah, let me now populate the scene. I can always not bad, not bad. Should I keep this? Okay, we keep this for now. I can always remove it if I don't like it. And Dynamesh, cool. I already have it dynameshed, as this mesh was dynamesh was enabled in this part, this strand. Then I added this strand onto that mesh, so naturally this one came with dynamesh option enabled. Now I need to blend and hide an invisible seam, so I can probably try to One more thing, this is the placeholder here, which is not the final one. So I will switch. This is the final here. I have switched it and we are at 20 million polygons, points actually, not polygons. So now I can again use my clay tube brush to hide the seam line. It won't be perfect, but in this stage I only have to hide it like this. After that we will get the option for haircuts. Now let me switch back to this mesh. Yeah, perfect. Now I can use my trim dynamic brush to chisel out those extra bits. Okay, someone texted me. That's okay. Now I'll use my move brush to do the further matching. Okay. Hello, someone just texted me in Discord giving me some extra concept art. So thank you, but let me check. Let me find this. Okay, thank you for those concept art, and I'll try to make them very soon. And now I have to reduce the size. I'll use my move brush for doing that. Maybe I should actually put them inside like this. And just to make it proper, I will add some mesh in this region. I think I should try this in a lower subdivision. That would be a better option. I need to do this in lower subdivision. Let me undo this first, then I will reduce my subdivision to 5 million, which is not lower technically, but compared to your 20 million points, 5 million points you can consider to be lower. So we have this thing now. I think it is covering up that part well. I can also come and add all this extra sharpness to this region that will give an illusion that a separate hair strand is coming from this part and it has nothing to do with this. So I'm taking my move brush basically, and I will continue to do that. And I will do the exact same thing here as well. So we have it. Now if I take this mesh and add few extra lines to it, then I believe it will be absolutely smooth. Okay, so I have this separation which I'm liking quite a bit. And now, see, from this distance you can't really figure out that there is a actual visible seam line between these two mesh. So I'm happy with how that turned out. And one more thing I would love to do, first of all, let me save this, and I will make a copy of this. I can always get back to that previous, what is it, file, but for now I'll try to use my trim brush to scrap few parts and see how that turns out. Okay, I have to be in this subtool first, then I'll use my scrap brush. See, I am liking this. It is giving a feeling that those hairs are kind of flat and they're sticking to each other. It is giving that kind of a vibe, which I think is something we can use in this case. Yeah, I think I will go with this feeling. Yep, I'm loving it. It is there yet not poking outside, which is exactly what I had in mind before I tried this trim dynamic brush. Great. So you have to actually experiment with your tools. There are no extra tools that you have to use. These are basic brushes, but combining them in different combination gives you different kind of result. Okay, so let me just polish this part a little. Okay, I'm very much happy with how it is turning out to be. Maybe let me use my trim brush in this region. I want this part to be flat and shiny. Not bad for this, but it took away my breakout forms. I think I'll live with that in this region. Let me try to. No, I'm destroying what I've already made. Okay, let me try flattening this part. Okay, since I'm okay, so we're streaming for 2 hours 35 minutes. Great. So I'll take my orc brush and start adding few extra details here. Okay. This will create a feeling of teeny hair growths, like small hair growing from this skull. So, or maybe it will give a feeling of separated roots. which are clumping together and forming the upper portion. So let me use it. Maybe it will turn out to be good, as I cannot say anything how it's gonna look at present. I'm happy with how this turned out to be. I can use few big strokes as well. Not bad. I have a lot of textures, and yeah, I have to do one thing. I do have to remove this thing, this extra mesh which I had created just to demonstrate how IMM brush works. I have to remove that one. Yeah, exactly this one. Yes, delete. I don't need it. That was just for the demonstration purpose, but it remained there. So okay, so we have this. Not bad. So we can either use just this one, or we can add them as well for extra strands and all. Okay, let me see what else I can do with this hair. Maybe I can actually, I don't need it to be on 20 million. Let me reduce the poly count first. Technically 20 million is overkill, but just because my system can handle it, I push it that much. The total poly points, the total points are basically 52.26, like 52.3 million. And then if I push it to 20 million, then the total poly count, oh yes, it also includes the 20 million thing. So technically if I delete the higher subdivision and keep it only 5 million, then the total poly count will be reduced. But if my system is handling it while live streaming, then let it fight for a bit and handle things. Okay, so now I am shaping it with my move brush. And I'm almost done basically with my hair. I'm satisfied with how it is coming, but just to be sure, I'm adding few details which I'll probably remove, as those are separate details that can be removed afterwards. So I'm adding them now, but I'll probably remove them, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So keep going, keep going, keep going. If I isolate this, you can see this part is not forming in a better way. So yeah, that is the case here. Not bad. Let me try this one. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. I think I can put image art. Let me check. Yeah, it is all right. Uh, mm, I think I will leave this part how it is right now. I'll only work on these parts. फिर मुझे टेंशन नहीं होगा that the seam line will be disturbed. Hmm. Yeah, let me see. Let me check this. Yes, so I smooth out few parts. No, not with my clay buildup. I will use my trim dynamic brush. That was just a mistake. Why? We can use this trim dynamic brush to smooth out pretty much a lot of thing, pretty much everything. But sometimes edge polish gives you certain kind of result which I prefer. Not bad. I think I should go with deformer and use the smooth modifiers. Sorry, smooth deformation filter. Maybe we can call this filter. I'm not sure. Couple of times, and let me see what result are we getting. Smooth is not giving much better result, so I can also do one thing to remove this jaggedness, though this will be removed after the retopo. There's no issue with that, but for now, if you feel like those things are triggering your, what do you call that, ADHD or OCD, something like that, if that these things are triggering you in that way, then you can always use this pinch brush to fix those things. Technically, for doing that, I have to disable the dynamic and then make the brush even smaller. Then it will let me do this kind of thing. Let me out of this one. I'll use this trim brush over here to create few planes like this. I think this is it, and I want few planes in this region as well. And for this part I will take my crack brush and I will draw like this. This will create those separations for me. Technically not for me, I am creating those separation, but it will create those separate. I will be creating those separations for me. This brush is just a tool. Why give it way too much credit where I am doing everything? This is not an AI, of course. Not bad. Let me curve some details in this region as well. Yeah, let me do this. Now let us just sit for a while and observe this. It is important to be a observer and not do anything. Just observe. Don't do, just observe for a few minutes. Then you will come up with, you will find out or identify some problems and you will yourself come up with the solutions. You have to do that from time to time. Let us observe this. Okay, and of course while you're observing, don't forget to save it. Okay, so I'm streaming for like almost 3 hours now, and we only have 45 total views, and currently we have just 2 viewers. Not bad, but come on, dude. I need people to interact in the chat or else I get bored. How can I just recreate my own, like in this situation I have to create the question, I have to ask the question and I have to answer it myself. It's like a cricketer playing cricket as well as doing the commentary at the same time. This is exactly how I am feeling at this moment. That's all right. Let us just sit for a while. And that reminds me, my phone went dead. I have to charge it. I am liking this contrast, like smooth without any much of textures. Then suddenly in the back part there are so much textures. Great. Loving it. And I have the urge to alter a few things here, but I won't do it right now. Let us sit for a while and observe. Yep, someone called while my phone was switched off. Oh, cool. I love this thing. Maybe I should take a screenshot of this. Yep. I love collecting this kind of artwork which Zbrush shows up from time to time. This is cool if I can use these things as reference. So let me keep it elsewhere. Hmm. Okay, so मुझे लगता है I have observed a while. Right now I think मुझे यहाँ पे इस ये जो डेफिनेशन है, ये जो हेयर स्ट्रैंड है, उसको थोड़ा सा और डिफाइन करना चाहिए. For that, our brush is perfect, but I will combine that with my lazy mouse, and I think I need a little bit more intensity for that. थोड़ा सा और intensity, and let me try this. Yeah, नहीं पसंद नहीं आया. I think I should use this one. Again, I have to combine this with my lazy mouse. Lazy mouse के साथ इसको combine कर लो. And intensity, go increase the intensity and see. But let me try it here and see how it is turning out. Okay. ठीक है, but I think I'd prefer to reduce the fall off. Yep. And reduce the draw size a little bit more. And now if I try this in this region, yep, I think this is exactly what I need, but in this region. Okay, so should I smooth this part before I apply that? Not sure though. Yep, this part is smooth enough. Now I can actually apply. Oopsie, I have left my speaker on. Okay, I have to. Yep, now I think there won't be any sound at least. Where is it? Let me see. Okay, I think we should continue with our work. Can I reduce this brush a little bit more? Yes, I can. No, not that much. I think this radius is perfect and I can start refining the shape. Yeah, good enough, good enough. चलो. And मुझे हमेशा टाइम टू टाइम हाय सुभान, हाय हेलो यार. आई एम स्ट्रीमिंग फॉर लास्ट 3 आवर्स. आज मैं शायद 3 घंटे से स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ. आज मैं शायद कितना बजे स्टार्ट किया था, अभी 11 बज रहा है. Okay, so see, you can see a lot of visible changes since tomorrow. By the way, do you like this thing जो मैंने यहाँ पे किया है? You can see that all those details जो मैंने बनाया था, those are there, but मैंने उसको फिर थोड़ा सा flatten out कर दिया है. तो अभी we have this which is a bit having those details but not destroying the silhouette. And now I am working on refining this lines. Most of the work जो है हो चुका है. I don't think I will spend any more time into adding any more details in this here, but now what I am doing is refining what I have already done, and it will probably take me a good 1 or 2 hours. Then I can say that the hair high poly is done. And I can also take this and add few things here and there too. I'm not changing the silhouette, but I'm adding on to it. It's more like very minute thing, but on a bigger scale you will not notice this. मतलब अलग से नहीं दिखेगा, but it will give you a feeling that something is there, though you cannot identify it properly, but it gives a certain kind of feeling. तो इसीलिए छोटा छोटा डिटेल्स मैटर करता है. Though we'll lose lot of these details during the baking process. जब हाई पॉली लो पॉली बेक होगा तब बहुत सारे डिटेल्स यहाँ से मिस हो जाएगा. तो अभी थोड़ा ज़्यादा रखेंगे तो उस टाइम पे शायद उससे 20% कम ही दिखे हमें. नाउ ये वाला जो पार्ट है ये मुझे थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्बिंग तो लग रहा है. इसको फिक्स करते हैं. ओ मैंने डायनेमिक ऑफ कर रखा है तो इसीलिए वैसा हो रहा था. लेट मी पॉलिश ये वाला पार्ट, स्मूथ आउट बिट. Not that difficult. And I was using this brush. तो अभी इसी को यूज़ करके I will create. इसका poly count बहुत कम है. I need to increase the poly count. तो as you can see, I think we have to थोड़ा सा इसको और यूनिफॉर्मनेस आता तो बेटर रहता. Let this is way too much uneven. इसको फिक्स करने का one way we have is through this knife, but I'm not sure how well it will handle it. Let's see. Oh, it has got subdivision. Sorry, what I was thinking. हाँ, subdivision रहता है तो वो नहीं हो सकता. You cannot use knife on this. Okay. Let us keep going. By the way, Shubhayan, how is the video quality? Like, I have tried to improve the audio as well as the picture quality of the camera. तो थोड़ा बहुत बेटर है कल से. Can you do a live about basic of character modeling in Maya? And मेरा कुछ दोस्त लोग भी join करेगा. So you want to see the character modeling, like actual modeling or sculpting? Like you want polygonal modeling, right? I can show you the polygonal modeling, but uh, it is the polygonal modeling techniques are same for both Maya as well as Blender, and I can show you in Blender as well, as that is free, so it is more accessible for people to follow. And yes, about Maya, um, I will actually, after completing the texture, the high poly sculpt, I'm gonna take this model to Maya for doing the retopology. And retopology is exactly the process through which you create the polygonal modeling. So you can actually find that thing in this video series, which you can call this a series. I'm developing this character, um, like it's a full pipeline. I'll show everything in live video, so you'll get that. I will come to Maya for doing the retopo, and it is advisable, like I would advise you to, if you want to go pursue character modeling, and if your friends are into character modeling, then learn ZBrush on your own. Follow YouTube, I will share you some links. Follow YouTube, learn ZBrush, or you can also do this in Blender. Then after that, when you are done with your sculpting, first learn the high poly modeling, high poly sculpting. Create a character in high poly by sculpting it either in ZBrush or in Blender or in Mudbox. Then you learn the retopology. When you divide that into two parts, like first you are sculpting the shape, then you are doing the retopology. In that case, while you are sculpting, you only have to focus about the shape, you don't have to focus about the topology. Then after the shape is done, then you can use this shape and draw the topology on top of it. So you are dividing your attention into what is important for now. So that is the thing which people do most of the time. And in industry also, no one is going to ask you to create a model from scratch with those polygonal modeling techniques. They will either ask you, that too in very rare cases, they will ask you to sculpt a character from scratch if they are going for a very stylized look, or the requirement is you have to do cleanup for photo scans, and for that cleanup also you will follow that retopology process. So there is no need for you to actually learn the polygonal modeling. And for the cut flow, all those things you can learn it through retopology. That is the more up to date techniques which you should focus on. I hope that makes sense. I don't know, like institutes don't teach these things, but they should. And yes, you can share this video to sir as well. And Shubhan, the modeling thing, like अभी तो मैं हेयर स्कल्प्ट कर रहा हूँ, then कल I will work on the wrinkles of this shirt, wrinkles, and then after that I will probably कल सुबह में इस शर्ट का wrinkle बनाऊंगा, वो भी लाइव आके. then रात को I will sculpt few details in the shoes. फिर इसके बाद परसों I will start my modeling, the retopology thing. Like I will do the belt modeling and everything, and character भी retop होगा. So I will be in Maya. So you can ask your friend to join day after tomorrow they can see the modeling process. And while doing the retopo, I will explain the actual modeling. If you don't have a hyperl image, then what you can do, I will explain that. But most of the time it is advisable, don't waste your time without don't waste your time in learning actual modeling without a sculpted mesh, base mesh. Sculpt it out, then just go for the retopo process. Okay, who is it? Okay, Shubhayan, don't text right now, as you can see it is interrupting the live stream. What just went down? I just heard a noise. Maybe someone broke in. I think this is giving a nice wavy and uneven feel, yet it is breaking the silhouette. I will keep adding this thing like a big cut over here, not over there, here. Maybe not this one, maybe I can use this one. I think what I did just now was not necessary, but I did that anyhow. Let's just stick to this trim dynamic for now and create this kind of feel into it. See, not bad though. See, we have that. Now I want that exact thing, but here. Okay, okay, and okay, I think should I call this done and move on to should I call this done and move on to the next part, or maybe there's something left that I have to focus on in here. Maybe I want this part to be a bit sharp and angular, so let's do this. Well, technically in production environment, at this point, typically I will show this to my client or to my team lead or to my manager, whoever is on top of me in terms of decision making authority. Then I will ask them to confirm. But right now I am doing this for my own personal project and I have the full liberty to do whatever the hell I want to do with this. So I don't know, I'm taking my time, sweet time to decide. Basically I'm enjoying a bit. Let me do one thing. Yep, I think it will be fine right now. Sometimes I see that my video quality is dropping. I don't know why it is happening from time to time, but that is the case. So this is it right now, but I think previously it was also not that bad, but it's okay. I've decided to go with this look. Edge polish. Am I on the right subtool? Let me check. Let me come to subtool, and yes, I'm the right subtool. Still. Sorry for the noise. Uh, what can be done here? Let me just smooth this part. No, I can use my pinch as well. See, I made this part sharp with the help of my pinch brush, and I can smooth the remaining portion of it. But again, I will use my pinch brush on top of it. Something like this. And here I won't change anything drastically, just few sharpening I have to do, and then I'm off the go. Six, three. It is the same part of this mesh, right? Yeah. Then I think I should use my H polish brush to let me increase the subdivision. It should go up to 20. Then I will use this. Okay, something is wrong. My network quality is dropping from time to time. What is exactly wrong with this? Let me close this for now. I don't need it. It should not drop. Let me close this as well. I'm just closing some of the tabs which I have open on the screen. As I can see in my streaming, it is giving some warning that the network quality is not up to the mark. Yeah, it is fine now. Okay, so that was the issue. I had other tabs open, so it was causing. Maybe I should switch off my Discord for now, and yeah, it is turned off. Perfect. And am I have any extra tabs over here? I have turned that off. And this thing, okay. So probably there won't be any delay. I'm using the move brush to adjust the I just want to make this a bit straight as a like a line, so I'm adjusting it, though I don't need it to be perfectly straight like a ruler. It is should only give a bit of a illusion that it is straight. Edge polish is actually working quite better. Mm, mm. Let me check it. Okay, now I'm getting a warning. Okay, not now I'm not getting any warning. I'm getting a compliment from YouTube that my streaming bitrate is perfect. कभी complain कभी compliment. Mm, I'll use my pinch brush to alter the shape over here. Mm, mm. So what I did, like, I added few texture like feeling to it. I don't want it to overpower my smooth feeling, but it should give a feeling that that is there, yet not overpowering it. And my trim brush is gonna help me achieve that exact look. It is there, but not overpowering it. Yeah, I'm tired, yaar. I'm extremely tired right now. But I have to, I don't know, work on this part a little. I will work on this part. For now, I will, maybe I should play some music that will give me energy. So here we go. I need some music. I need some music. But right now I have to keep it very low. The sound should be low. I don't want, okay, I don't want my neighbors to complain about how loud I play my music. So yes, I have to monitor my audio, right? Okay, I think I am really happy with what I have right now. I don't see anything extra that needs to be done in this hair, and rest of the things will be done through texturing. But for now, I am happy with this hair, how it turned out to be. Now, next thing I will do is I will start adding details, wrinkle details to this shirt. But that will definitely be in a separate live stream. So I am thinking, as tomorrow is Sunday, most probably, yes. So I will start streaming probably a bit early in the morning, like around not early, technically early morning is around 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., but I go to sleep at that time. So probably I'll start streaming around 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. So we'll start working on the shirt next in the next stream, and I am done with the hair for now. If I feel like adding anything more to it, which I think probably I will feel the requirement to add something, but right now if I'm seeing everything as perfect for me. So let's see, tomorrow we'll do another stream in the morning at around 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and the target of the stream is to sculpt the high frequency details or the wrinkle details on the shirt. But even if I find any required necessary to sculpt the hair or add anything new to the hair, then probably we'll do that in the first half of the stream. Then we'll continue on the continue to the shirt, and shirt won't take that long. Like hair did around took us around 3 streams. So shirt can be done in a quite short amount of time. Then after that we will jump to our shoes. Then that stream is like, I don't know when I'll do the stream, but the shirt stream is at 10 to will start at around 10 to 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. So peace for now. And yeah, in this stream I got a lot of comments. Thank you to my friends who actually came for my support, and hopefully if I continue this streaming thing daily, hopefully we will have some actual viewers as well. And today Shumit was not there. I couldn't contact him. Maybe he was busy with some kind of thing. He said to me that he's going to shift his room, so maybe he's busy shifting his room to some other rented place or anything, as he stays outside. He doesn't stay with his family in home. He stays at Punjab for job purposes, so probably he's busy shifting. So I'll try to get him on the next stream tomorrow morning. He will be free, I guess. So bye for now. I'm ending the stream. Good night, take care.